Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairy Muppet. Welcome back to another StarCraft 2 Daily Masters. Got a couple of very awesome players for you here today. Up the top left side of the map, it is Mr. StarDust. He is 24 years of age from South Korea. Plays for the MY Insanity team. And he is, of course, an extremely awesome Protoss player. Yes, he is Protoss up the top left side of the map. And his opponent down the bottom left side of the map is Mr. Happy. He is 23 years of age from Russia, plays for Team Empire, and he is also very awesome. We've seen a bit of these players, not as much as I would like. A bit more of StarDust than Happy probably, but still seeing quite a bit of both players. And yeah, they are both very decent players. Very accomplished. So we're going to be interested to see what's coming out here. We've got a fast command center after the barracks coming out here. So very fast economic sort of play from Mr. Happy. And it looks like he intends to make sure that StarDust cannot do the same. StarDust finally gets it down. Just you gotta wonder always in these situations whether or not it's placed correctly, but this one is placed correctly. So great job there from StarDust, and he was probably just spamming the crap out of that right there, trying to get that down. So you know what, we're actually going to go back just half a second, and I actually want to watch his view to see exactly what he was doing at that point, because I've always wondered, how do you get the how do you actually get that? So he's moving around, scaring that thing away, and there he goes. So it was basically just constantly moving and just waiting until I don't want StarDust anymore. There we go. So just waiting until the right moment, and as soon as he saw it was just out of range, he just instantly placed it down. I didn't even see the layout thing where he's putting it down is so fast. So yeah, very nice. It's just like bang pressing the keys, which of course is you know, standard in the pro level sort of speak. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this game comes out. Fast bunker, so he's still putting this worker to use, and I suppose it's the best worker to be sitting out the front, because if something comes along, it's got to be a worker that's got not much health that gets destroyed. Although on the other hand, if he puts this back into the line right there, I do not know. I don't know. Maybe it's because it happened to be there. I don't know if there's actually any reason why he would leave that there instead of taking it back into the safety of the other ones. Hopefully he will repair this guy. That's definitely going to be a hope. So we'll keep an eye on it. 10 out of 45 right there. Hopefully he does repair that ASAP. Yeah, so what have we got going on from Mr. StarDust right here? Do have a forge and a robotics facility coming out. So like, who was the player we cast yesterday? Hazuobs, I think, was the Protoss player. Went for a fast robotics facility as well. Got some immortals out ASAP. Very good versus the Zerg player who happened to be going roaches, even though Hazuobs didn't know it at the time. He must have guessed. And yeah, for Mr. Happy, I don't know whether immortals are going to be that good. He's going to have some marauders. Yeah, I guess. It's going to be interesting because, yeah, marauders are going to be at a disadvantage. Hellions and Hellbats are definitely going to be at a disadvantage, but it doesn't seem to really be going for them at the moment. So, yeah, I just do not know. Still getting all the upgrades and stuff like that by the looks of it. He still has not repaired this SCV, so I guess he's just not going to worry about it. If something gets in there close enough to actually destroy that worker, I assume it's going to be a lot more painful than just losing that one worker. But anyway, a couple of Stalkers moving out. Observer out as well. I'm going to go for some watchtowers, maybe. Just do a bit of scanning. Actually ignores that watchtower. That's very interesting. Obviously, going all the way out to the other side of the map. Please tell me he knows. He does not know. He hasn't actually scouted Happy's base yet, but now he has seen it. So I was really astonished actually they hadn't scouted it by the 7.5 minute mark. I thought, oh, he must know where that is, but apparently not. He just didn't scout it. So there you go. Now he knows where it is, and now he can start doing some sort of play. Sending use observer over there. Going to get a bit of scout out. Going to see what's going on. I don't know where this guy is going. Going for a crazy base over here. Just scouting for expansions by the looks of it. I'm trying to, I don't know, make sure there's no pylons or something. Scouting for proxy pylons would probably be my guess. But anyway. So we're getting a factory down. Happy getting a lot of Marines and Marauders out very, very early to do the defense. Only now getting the factory out. StarDust has pushed ahead a lot heavier on the tech route and is going to be getting a Colossus out. But on the upgrade route, not so much. Happy already halfway to getting weapons level 1 done. And StarDust only just starting weapons level 1. I don't think he's already got armor level 1, excuse me. So, yeah, StarDust actually is the other way around. He's ahead on the upgrades. A very, very nice job. I assume these guys, yeah, they don't have anything. And they don't seem to be doing level 1 armor either. I think, yeah, there's only one NG bay so far. He's building another one though, so that's going to get those upgrades going up nice and fast. And we've got a starport that's about to start spitting out medevacs all over the place. Picked a very nice spot to actually put guys down there. He's going to have 4 zealots and the observer just doing another peekaboo in. Going to be seeing what's going on. Maybe knows about this missile turret. Does not look like it. It hasn't seemed quite that close, but yeah, I mean, Happy's going to wish he had a missile turret over here in a sec when that warp prism starts coming around, but regardless, should be fine, should be able to scare it away. Oh, the observer gets taken out. Very, very nice pickup from Mr. Happy right there. And sending over a Marine. Is it going to go all the way over here? Is the warp prism hidden by the trees? I guess it's a moot point because the Marine didn't go anywhere near it, but oh, I need a drink. Ooh, and the drop action just shooting on across. So it's simultaneous drops. StarDust is going to intercept this drop though. And oh, getting away by the skin of his teeth. Absolutely crazy. And sorry, and there we go, another drop coming down. The Zealots getting in here. Force is going to come up and sort them out here, but a bunch of workers do go down. Workers turning around, attacking the Zealots. Not sure if that was the best idea because there were Marines and Marauders ready to take them out, and that's another 4 or 5 Zealots that got destroyed there simply because Happy decided to turn around with the workers. So I can only assume that was a misclick of some epic proportions right there. And the worker loss count has just risen astronomically. That's 14 workers lost. Potentially most of them, if not all of them, in that one engagement. And that puts Happy down 39 under 52, which is a pretty dreadful position to be in. I mean, yes, he's got mules. No, the mules do not make up for 14 workers. So he is definitely behind right here. And a bunch of stalkers. They have blink, but they have no high ground support, so they're not going to be doing a lot around here. Except maybe blinking up there, but yeah, I don't know. They're going to get spotted by the factory anyway. They are going to try and shoot it out down. Should at least set it on fire before it does get out of there. Maybe able to destroy it. Oh yeah, there we go. Looks like it's almost destroyed. And should repair that because he does need it to build more starports if he is going to do that. He's already got 2 starports, never mind. 2 is probably enough for the rest of the foreseeable game unless it turns into macro madness, which I don't believe it's going to. But alright, let's do a recap here. So income wise, we're 12 behind. That's not good, but it's not the end of the world either. StarDust does have a lot of forces. He has got 4 Colossus. That is a lot of Colossus. And Happy has 5 Vikings, which is something in the right direction, but 7 now, but it needs to get a lot more. I don't think he knows quite how many Colossus StarDust has. He's just building up Vikings. He has 7 at the moment, but 7 is just not enough. Against 5 Colossus is just not enough at all. And the Colossus are going to be more than able to destroy every single ground force by the time the 9 Vikings take them out, because, or 7 Vikings, whatever. There's just not enough Vikings. So Happy needs to figure out how many Colossus are on the field and needs to significantly boost his Viking numbers ASAP. But whether or not he does that, I do not know. 2 more Vikings coming out. That's good. Upgrade wise, we've got 1 attack, moving into 2 attack for Happy. No armor. I'm very surprised about that, considering we did see the... I could have sworn we saw a second NG bay around here. He was building one. Maybe maybe he cancelled it at the last minute, decided he didn't need it. But regardless, that's going to put him on 0 armor. StarDust, meanwhile, has 1 attack, 2 armor, and 3 armor is on the way. So StarDust, very, very nice. Going to have great defenses against these fast-firing Marines. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. So Happy pushing the Viking numbers up. He's got a total of 10, moving up to 11, which is going to be a nice amount. I don't know if he realizes how far behind he still is, but the workers are behind. The army is behind, but not too much. And I really think that if Happy moves in before StarDust has Storm and plays this nicely and plays this well and has a little bit of luck, then he can pull himself back into this game. But for now, he is definitely behind, in my opinion. And I mean, the armor the upgrades are not favoring him. Is like 2-0 versus 1-0-2. The Colossus have a beautiful position. The Vikings are doing some good job, but I don't think there's enough of them. The Colossus are just doing such a great job here. Stalker's coming in, just sniping out the Vikings. They're finally down to only 2 Colossus, but the ground army for Happy has been destroyed, and the first storm hits the floor, and that's it for Happy. Once he saw the storms, he's just like, you know what, GG. I'm out of here. He could not stand up to that much pressure, and his entire army was destroyed. So there we go. StarDust taking it out in a beautiful fashion. And I mean, that play early on when the Zealots just landed down and killed 14 workers. I mean, Happy, he had some forces, he sent them back, he got the workers out of there, and he sent the workers back in to attack the Zealots, and he lost like 5 or 6 more workers. I'm just like, what? That was a crazy move, and it can only have been a mistake at that part, like a misclick or something. But these things happen, and if I was to say that that misclick cost him the game, then I don't know if I would be that far wrong, because an extra 5 or 6 workers, it does start to make a difference in this sort of situation. So anyway, done. Really, really good game from both players, but StarDust taking out the victory in that game. And that has been that for this game. So thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another game. Stay tuned for that.